300,000 years ago, survival was a race against extinction. In a world ruled by giants, two fragile humans run against the weight of history.
Every heartbeat, every step is the line between life and disappearance.
Every step behind them is a reminder. If they fall, our story ends before it begins. But this isn't only a story of fear. It is the beginning of something the Earth has never seen before.
This is the story of the first Homo sapiens couple, and of a single day that changed everything.
Just hours before the chase, the world was quiet.
He does not know words like civilization or the history, only hunger, danger, and the fragile peace between them.
In this brutal world, they have no shelter but the stone above them, and each other.
Outside their fragile refuge, the planet is indifferent to whether they live or die.
Today, they must step out to hunt, or slowly starve.
Homo sapiens, wise man, is still only a newcomer among countless older, larger rulers of this Earth.
These titans have ruled the planet for tens of millions of years, far longer than any human dream will ever last.
He doesn't know their names, only that to come too close is to die.
She memorizes every trail, every mark in the soil. Her memory is the only map they have.
This is a planet we recognize, yet one that would feel utterly alien to us today.
Where there is prey, there is hope, and there is always something hunting. There is no weather forecast here, no satellite map, only sharp senses and instinct. In a world of endless threats, the bond between them is their strongest weapon. Every step is a decision. Choose the wrong path, and they may never return.
Tools, humble, fragile, and yet they will define the fate of his kind.
Not every giant lives forever. Before them lies the graveyard of those who once ruled.
They do not know the word extinction, but they feel how fragile life truly is.
From what nature leaves behind, humans learn to turn remnants into advantage.
This Earth is not a stage for humans alone. It is a vast, layered symphony of life. They study the hunters around them, seeing not just fear, but lessons.
This is what makes him different. He does not only flee, he observes, and he learns. In this immense food web, humans are still the weakest link. But within her may lie the future of their entire kind. The weather is not just a backdrop, it is a second predator.
They must choose. Return to the safety of the cave, or venture deeper to find new sustenance.
In the end, they choose risk. Without risk, there is no future. But this land is not meant for the weak. Here is where the true rulers of this land walk. Fear does not freeze them, it sharpens them. When the whole forest flees, it is because something worse is coming. We call it the footstep of the ultimate hunter. Tyrannosaurus rex.
A predator taller than any spear, heavier than any nightmare they can imagine.
One wrong movement, and it is over.
But humans have something it does not. The ability to think beyond instinct.
Smoke, the child of fire. And fire is the greatest technology they possess. For the first time, the weaker creature is not merely fleeing. It is guiding the stronger one. This moment is small, but it is the first flash of human intelligence bending a giant.
They have survived, but they are still hungry. There is more than one hunter here.
Smaller than the giant, but perhaps more dangerous.
Her primal senses are still razor sharp.
If nature does not give you weapons, you turn nature itself into a trap. This is no longer just hunting. This is strategy. The hunter believes it holds the advantage.
But this time, humans are the ones orchestrating the chase.
And the balance of power shifts. They do not kill for pleasure, only to live. For them, every meal is a sacred exchange. Tonight, they will not starve. For a brief moment, in the darkness and distant roars, they have a tiny island of peace. But this Earth never lets them forget, and they are still only recent arrivals. Tomorrow they must go farther still, deeper into the realm of giants. And that day will lead directly to the chase we saw at the beginning. When weather, predators, and the land itself join forces against them.
They have only one choice left. Run!
This is the moment we began with. Every centimeter of error could be the last.
No way back. Nowhere to hide. But they have something no other creature here has. The courage to imagine a path that does not yet exist. This is more than instinct. It is a choice. For once, the top predator does not win. They are not the strongest, nor the fastest, but they are. From tight, shadowed places like this, our story will someday begin.
No vows, no ceremonies. Only a silent promise. We will live.
No one then could know that from 2 small lives on this world, billions more would one day arise. This was just one day in their lives, but it was the beginning of the story we now call humanity.